Okay, today's video we're going to talk about Facebook stock and cut it at $156. So I noticed I was on Webull and a few other apps, it seemed like search stock, so I wanted to quickly make this video about where I think the stock is. So if I show you guys a quick chart, Facebook stock is down prices and it seems to have bottomed out here at around 140. Where is Facebook's couple of weeks? Well, behind the $2 trillion stimulus package on Friday, and markets went down quite a bit. So as you see, it was 3%. So I guess the reaction wasn't as positive as most people. The Dow Jones was. It kind of seems like we've been either up or down like 1,000 points or 2,000 points every day now, and the markets are really volatile. A lot of people are wondering what's going to happen to Facebook. Into it a little bit more in depth on the web, and it's on the verdict, and it talks about ad usage soars. As ad usage soars, Facebook reports weakened revenue. So it just basically talks about practicing social distancing and using Facebook more often. However, this is not translating to a boost in revenue. So it says, according to Bloomberg, Facebook makes nine the company's shares dropped in hours following the announcement. And that announcement was simply that, as you guys can see, Facebook does not monetize many of its services, sometimes referred to dark social, as have seen a jump in users reported weakening in our ads business in countries taking coronavirus. So what does this really mean? Well, all of this basically translates, basically saying that in countries where social distancing has become extreme, where they've basically been in countries on lockdown, a lot of companies aren't bringing in any revenue. And if companies aren't bringing in any revenue, they're not opening their door to business. There's no reason them to post ads on Facebook. So Facebook, as they said, they generate about 98% of their revenue through advertising. And that's kind of one of the reasons I've been too passionate about owning Facebook stock. Yeah, I understand Facebook is a great business. I understand that it's kind of essential to people's lives. I mean, most people check their Facebook account every day. They make calls through it. They use it a lot. But the way Facebook is structured as a company, I think they're just so reliant on ad revenue. And if there's any change in ad revenue, Facebook's earnings are going to definitely drop. So, what are you guys wondering about where Facebook is going to be trading in the near term? Well, for me, I don't think Facebook is that strong of a buy. I think they're really going to have a problem with their earnings because I expect ad spending to drop a ton. And this is one of the reasons why I like Netflix stock more than Facebook. So even though people are complaining about Netflix kind of having their free cash flow, the nice thing about Netflix is that people are paying a monthly subscription ad revenue. Ad revenue is the lifeblood of Facebook, and I expect the stock to definitely be negatively affected. Now, the good thing about Facebook is that they're so strong. Their balance sheet and their cash flow statement and things like that are so strong that they'll be fine. There's no doubt that Facebook is going to like go bankrupt or anything like that. You don't have to worry about that at all. So to show you guys some numbers on Facebook, to their financials, as you can take a look, Facebook is a pretty excellent run company with a price to earnings ratio of 25. And as you can see here, the company is very well run. They're cash rich. They have a ton of cash. If you take a look at some of their numbers, their net income is phenomenal, and income is $70 billion the last fiscal year, and revenue with $21 billion in free cash flow. So about the being something very, very cash rich company. The earnings will hit in this type of environment, $156. It really depends on what you talk long term. Then I think you should probably should green time. You should just be acquiring shares on, for instance, if the stock $150, let's say you wanted to put $250 into Facebook stock. This is up, you'll simply acquire fewer shares. Now you'll acquire more. Conservative approach for a stock like Facebook, who already has basically a $500 billion and super fast growing. So, the stock has done phenomenal. In a stock like Netflix or Amazon, you would have had a much caveat for me would think they're not going to growth. It's a mature company. They've already basically saturated a lot of the first world markets like the United States, Europe, and stuff like that. The only way Facebook is going to grow is international growth. International growth is not nearly profitable because the user is obviously much lower, where the average advertiser is spending a lot to acquire a clip. My short. And one of the things that worries me about Facebook is that Facebook stock like this, where they're earning quarter, the stock falls some more. So for me, I would prefer closer to the 100. That doesn't have that kind of that income that a lot of dividend growth investors are looking for. That does great things for the stock. For instance, a dividend growth investing stock that pays a beast going into free fall mode. Facebook, on however, very difficult for me to actually sell sell a stock like I think long term immature company, but I don't think there's better. I think it'd be really how the markets respond to this $2 trillion stimulus package in the next following trading week. Happens in the market, mixed things. Some people have been saying dollar stimulus package is we're actually going to see stocks dip a bit lower. I think that the global economy will kind of open itself up after April 12 and the normal due to coronavirus pandemic. Enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like. I'm going to be posting more videos like this, wide range of stocks. So if you have a stock you would like me to cover, it below in the comment section, and I'll do my best to create a video on it. So thank you so much, guys, for watching.